Rise and shine, Lawrence, honey. Come out here, let me have a look at you. Oh, Lawrence, honey, don't you look lovely?
No, I don't, Mama. I got a pimple on the back of my neck.
Don't use the word pimple, honey. It's common. Now, your brother Tom is bringing a girl home from the warehouse for you to meet, and I want you to make a good impression, honey.
It upsets my stomach to meet people, Mama.
Oh, Lawrence, honey. Oh, you are such a caution. Oh, you are so sensitive. It makes me want to hit you.
Well, Mama, I don't like the world. I like it here in this room with my collection of glass cocktail stores.
You are such a caution, Lawrence. Only alcoholics and retarded people are interested in glass cocktail stirrers.
Each one has a special name. I call this one string bean because it's long and thin, and I call this one string bean because it's long and thin, and I call this one blue because it's blue.
All my children have such an imagination. Why was I so blessed? Now, Lawrence, honey, how are you ever going to get on in the world if all you do is sit around this apartment year after year playing with your collection of glass cocktail stuff?
I don't like the world, Mama. I like it here in this room.
Yes, I know you do, Lawrence, honey, and that's part of your charm some days. But, honey, what about making a living?
Oh, Mama, I can't work. Everybody knows I'm crippled.
There's nothing wrong with your leg, Lawrence. All the doctors have told you that. This limping thing is an affectation.
Only I know how I feel.
If only I had connections in the Mafia, I'd have them come and break both your legs.
No, Mama, you can't make me laugh. My asthma.
Oh, your asthma, your eczema, your leg. You're just a mess, Lawrence. Lawrence, come here. Now. I don't want you talking about your ailments in front of the feminine calling your brother Tom is bringing home from the warehouse, honey. No nice-bred young lady likes to hear a young man discussing his eczema, Laura.
What else am I supposed to talk about?
Talk about the weather. Or red shine.
Oh, my collection of glass cocktail
No.
stores.
Now look, conversation is an art, Lawrence. Why, back at Blue Mountain, when I had 17 gentlemen callers, I was able to converse with charm and vivacity for 6 hours non-stop and never once mentioned vivisection and bone cancer and eczema. Try and emulate me, Lawrence, honey, please. Charm and vivacity, and charm and vivacity and charm.
I don't think I want to meet a lady who works at a warehouse, Mama.
Your brother Tom says she's a lovely girl with a wonderful personality. And where else does he meet girls except for the few who work at the warehouse with him? He only seems to meet men when he goes to the movies. Your brother Tom goes to the movies entirely too much. I must speak to him about it.
I think it's unfeminine for a lady to work at a warehouse.
Now, Lawrence, honey, if you are unable to walk through that door without getting an upset stomach or an attack of vertigo, we have got to find some nice young woman who's willing to support you. Otherwise, how else am I going to get you out of this house and off of my hands?
Mama, why do you want to be rid of me?
Well, I suppose it seems unmotherly of me, dear. You really do get on my nerves, Lawrence. Limping around this house pretending to have asthma. Oh, if only some nice young woman would marry you, and I knew you were taken care of. Oh, I could learn to live again. Oh, I go to dinner dances. Oh, yes. I join parents without partners. Oh, I'd have a life again. Instead of sitting around this stupid apartment watching you mope about all day. I'm not bitter, dear. It's just that I hate my life.
Hey! I forgot my key!
Excuse me, I'll be in the other room.
Oh, I want you to let them in,
Oh,
Lawrence.
I can't, Mama. She'd see I limp.
Then don't limp, damn it.
Mother, are you there?
Just a minute, honey. Now, Lawrence, I want you to answer that door or I will break your entire collection of swizzle sticks.
I can't.
Lawrence, I want you to march over there and answer that door like any grown person, normal person.
My eczema itches.
I will itch it for you in a second, Lawrence.
Mother, I'm gonna break down the door in a
Just
minute.
be patient, Tom. Now you're causing a scene, Lawrence. I want you to answer that door.
I can't.
Oh, Lawrence. Oh,
All right, I'm breaking down the door.
oh, look, Tom, you got in.
Then why must we go through this every night? You know the stupid fuck won't answer the door, so why don't you let him alone about it? My kid brother's got this thing about answering doors. He thinks people will notice his asthma, his limp, and his eczema.
Excuse me, I think I hear someone calling.
Oh, no, Lawrence, honey, Lawrence! Now do you see what you've done? He's probably gonna refuse to come to the table due to your insensitivity. Oh, was any woman as cursed as I? With one son who's too sensitive and the other one who's a big lump. Hello. How are you? I'm Amanda Wing-Valley. Hello. And you must be Virginia Bennett from the warehouse. Why, Tom has told me so much about you. Why, I feel you're almost one of the family, preferably a daughter-in-law. Welcome, Virginia.
Call me Ginny or Gin, just don't call me late for dinner.
How amusing. Why is she shouting? Is she deaf?
Oh, you're asking why I'm speaking loudly. It's so that it can be heard. I'm taking a course in public speaking and so far recovered. Organizing your thoughts and speaking good and loud so the people in the back of the room can hear you.
Public speaking? How impressive. You must be interested in improving yourself.
What?
I said you must be interested in improving yourself.
Oh, yes I am.
When's dinner? I want to get this over with fast if everyone's going to be shouting all these.
What?
Dinner is almost ready.
Oh, it's ready.
Look, no, dear, I said dinner is ready.
Oh, good. I'm as hungry as a bear.
Oh, you must be very popular at the warehouse, Jim.
Oh, no popsicle for me, ma'am. Although I won't take you up on some gin.
I'm sorry, what?
I would like some gin.
Well, fine. Okay. I think I'd like to get drunk, too. Tom, why don't you go make a couple nice Southern ladies a couple nice summer gin and tonics and see if Sister would like a lemonade.
Sister?
I'm sorry, did I say sister? I meant brother.
Hey, Four Eyes, you want a lemonade?
Tom is so amusing. He calls Lawrence Four Eyes, even though he doesn't wear glasses.
Well, and does Lawrence wear glasses?
I'm sorry, what?
Well, you said Tom calls Lawrence Four Eyes even though he didn't wear glasses, and I wondered, does Lawrence wear glasses because you see how he's printed?
Yes, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Lawrence someday. Speaking of Lawrence, why don't I go check on the supper and see if I can convince him to come and make conversation with you?
Oh, no, thank you. I'll just have the gin.
What?
What?
Never mind. I'll be back. Oh, with luck, I won't. Oh.
I must drink a lot here.
Here's some gin for Ginny.
What?
Here's your poison.
Oh, no, thanks. I'll just wait here.
Have you ever thought that your hearing's being affected by all that loud machinery at the warehouse?
Scenery? You mean like trees? Yeah, I like trees.
Yeah, I like trees too.
Lawrence, honey, Lawrence Wing-Valley, you get out of that bed this instant, Lawrence Wing-Valley. Oh, I'm looking at that over every girl, your entire collection of glass gobbledygook. Is that clear? Well, I think Lawrence would like to visit with you, Jen.
Oh, Tom brought me my drink already. Thank you, Miss Wing Valley.
You know, dear, hearing aid really isn't all that expensive. You might look into that.
No thanks. If I have the gin, I don't really want any Gatorade. I really like the stuff anyways, but you feel free.
Thank you. I will. Thank you. Tom, why don't we go to the kitchen, please? Remember, Lawrence, charm and vivacity, and charm and vivacity. Okay.
I hope dinner won't take too long, Mother. I don't want to get to the movies.
Oh, shut up now, the movies.
Hi! Gotta go to bed.
Oh, I never eat bread. It's too fattening. Gotta watch my figure if I want to get ahead in the world. Why are you wearing that nightshirt?
I've gone to bed, I have a terrible headache, I have a limp, and I have palpitations of the heart.
Well, I don't know, but hum a few bars and I'll see.
We actually know each other. You were voted girl most likely to succeed. We sat next to each other in Glee Club.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really can't hear. You're talking too
You
softly.
used to call me Blue Roses!
Blue roses. Oh, yes, I remember, sort of.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my collection of glass cocktail stirrers. Each one has a special name. I call this one string bean because it's long and thin.
Well, thank you.
Oh, no, it's a collection. They're not for use.
Oh, well, I guess I stirred it enough.
Oh, no, that's okay. I call this one Q-tip because it kind of looks like a Q-tip, except it's made of glass, it's green, and it doesn't have that little thing on the end of it. Q-tip.
Oh, really?
Oh, no, it's not actually a Q-tip. Don't put it in your ear.
I didn't think it was, but that's what you said it was.
Just call that. Mama, she's making a mess of my collection.
Oh, shut up about your collection, honey. You're probably driving the poor girl bananas.
Oh, no bananas, thank you. My nutritionist says I should avoid potassium. You know what I take your trouble to be, Lawrence?
Mama, mama says I'm retarded.
Oh, I know you're tired. I figure that's why you put on the nightshirt, but this won't take long. I judge you to be lacking self-confidence, am I right?
Well, I am afraid of people and things, and I have a lot of ailments.
But that's what makes you special, Lawrence.
What does?
I don't know, whatever you just said. That's why you should present yourself with more confidence. You know, throw back your shoulders and say, hi, how you doing? Now try it.
Hello, how are you?
It's about 8:30, but this won't take long, and then you can go to bed, right? Now try it. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
All right, now swag a bit. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
That Lawrence is much better again. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, the brace played a hell of a game, don't you think?
My God, I feel sorry for them children. Is this the only girl who works the warehouse, Tom?
Oh, hi, Miss Sweet Valley. Your stuff, Lawrence and I are getting on just fine, aren't we, Lawrence?
No need to shout here. I'm not deaf even if you are.
What?
I said I'm so glad you like Lawrence.
What?
I'm so glad you like Lawrence.
What?
Why don't you marry Lawrence?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, I see. So that's why Shakespeare asked me here.
Shakespeare?
Yeah, the first day of work, she asked me what my name was. And I said Tom Wing Valley, and she thought I said Shakespeare.
Oh, dear, Mrs. Wing Valley. If I had a young brother as kind and as special as Lawrence is, I'd invite girls to work in the warehouse home to eat him too.
Oh, well, I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You're probably hoping I'll say that I'll call again.
Oh, dear, we haven't even had supper yet. Tom, why don't you go check on the roast piece there?
If anything interesting happens, call me.
But I'm afraid I won't be able to call again on Lawrence.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I told you we should have just stayed up in my room.
Oh, shut
But
up.
Lawrence, I don't want you to think I won't be calm because I don't like you. Of course I like you.
You too.
Oh, sure, I like everybody, but I've got 2 time clocks to punch, Miss Swing Valley. One at the warehouse and one at night.
Time clock's a second job. Well, that is ambitious.
It's not a second job, ma'am. Betty.
Pardon?
Now who said that? What? Betty! I'm involved with a girl named Betty. We've been going together for about a year now, and we're saving money so that we can buy a farmhouse and a tractor together. So you see why I can't visit your son, though I wish I could. Lawrence, no hard feelings. You're a good kid.
I want you to have this. It's called thermometer because it looks like a thermometer.
You want me to have this?
Yes, as a souvenir.
Well, there's no need to call me queer. Fuck you and your stupid swizzle sticks.
Oh, you broke it!
What?
You broke it!
Oh, so I'm broken a big fucking deal. You got 20 more of them here?
Oh, well, I think you better be going.
What?
Hadn't you better be going?
What?
Go away.
Oh, well, I guess I can tell when I'm not wanted. I guess I'll go now.
Really, dear, you and Betty must come over some evening.
Mhm.
Preferably when we're out.
So long, Shakespeare. I'll see you at the warehouse. And so long, Lawrence. I hope your brush gets better.
You broke thermometer.
What?
You broke thermometer!
What was a thermometer never knew what the swivel sticks
It's
anyway?
called thermometer, you nitwit!
Will you let it go, Lawrence? There will be other swizzle sticks. Goodbye, Virginia.
You know, I sure am hungry. Any chance I might be able to take a sandwich with me?
Sure, you can shake hands with me if that would make you happy.
I said I'm hungry.
Oh, really, dear? What part of Hungary are you from?
Oh, never mind. I guess I'll go.
That's right. You have 2 time clocks. It must be getting near when you have to punch in Betty.
So long, everybody. I had a nice time.
Tom, come in here, please.
Yes, Mother. Where's Ginny?
The feminine caller has made a hasty departure.
Well, 4 eyes bored her to death.
Drop dead.
Oh, we should have you institutionalized.
Well, that's the first helpful thing you've said all evening. But first things first. You played a little joke on us, Tom. Oh, a disgrace. A new tie for Lawrence. And the cost of the roasted pig's feet. And you bringing a lesbian into this house. Oh, well, we haven't had a lesbian in this house since your grandmother died. Oh. And now you have the audacity of bringing that dyke. Thank you, Lawrence. That overbearing, booming voiced bull dyke into a Christian home.
Who cares? No one in their right mind would marry old Four Eyes here.
You have no Christian charity, or filial devotion, or fraternal affection.
No, I'm not listening to this. I'm going to the movies.
You go to the movies to excess, Tom. It isn't healthy.
While you're out, could you stop at the liquor store and pick up some more swizzle sticks? She put Q-tip in her ear and she broke them off and...
Listen to your brother, Tom. He's pathetic. What are we gonna do once you go? And I know what you're thinking. I know you want to leave. Oh yes, I've seen the application to the Merchant Marines in your underwear drawer, and the application to the Air Force, and the letter of inquiry to the Ballet Trocadero. So I know what you're thinking, but please, Tom, don't leave us until you fulfill your duties here. Help your brother find a wife or a job or a doctor. Help consider euthanasia, but please, Tom, don't leave me all alone here saddled with him.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the movies.
I don't believe you go to the movies. What did you see last night?
Hi, Patty Ali in Beaver City.
And the night before that?
I don't know, Humpy Bus Boys or something.
Humpy what?
I don't know, leave me alone.
These are not normal movies, Tom. Why can't you see a normal mainstream movie like The Philadelphia Story or The Bitter Tea of General Yale?
These were made in the 1930s.
They're still good today.
I'm not having this conversation. I'm going to the movies.
Oh, fine. Go to the movies. Don't worry about us, a mother alone. And a brother who thinks he's crippled and has no wife and no job. Don't let anything get in the way of your selfish pleasure. Go see a pornographic trash. That's worse than anything Mr. D.H. Lawrence ever envisioned. Just go to the movies.
All right, I will. And the more you shout about my selfishness and my taste in movies, the quicker I'll leave. And I won't just go to the movies.
Go to the moon, why don't you? You selfish dreamer. What's to become of us, Lawrence?
Tom forgot his newspaper, Mama.
He forgot a lot more than that, Lawrence, honey. He forgot his mama and his brother.
I didn't go to the movies. I went to the movies in Amsterdam, a long, lonely trip working my way on a freighter. They had good movies in Amsterdam. They weren't in English, but I didn't really care. And as for my mother and brother, well, they were impossible to live with, so I didn't miss them. So I thought. Something pursued me. It always came upon me unawares, always taking me by surprise. Sometimes it would be a swizzle stick in someone's vodka glass, or sometimes just a jar of pig's feet. And all of a sudden, my brother touches my shoulder, and my mother puts her hands around my neck, and everywhere I look, I'm reminded of them. And in all the damn bars I go into, there are those swizzle sticks everywhere. And I find myself thinking of my brother Lawrence and that collection of glass, and of my mother, and I begin to think that the story would make a pretty good novel, or even a play. A mother's hopes, a brother's dreams, pathos, humor, even tragedy. But then I lose my patience and I really haven't the interest, so I'll leave them both dimly lit in my memory. Nowadays, the world is lit by lightning. And when we get those colored lights going, it feels like I'm on LSD or some other drug. Maybe it's the trick of memory or the memory of some trick. Play with your cocktail stirrers, Lawrence. And so, goodbye.
Tom, I hear you talking out there on that porch. Who are you talking to?
No one, Mother. I'm just on my way to the movies.
Well, make sure you don't stay out all night. You have to get up for work early at the warehouse in the morning. And please, whatever you do, do not bring a visitor home from the movies tonight. I am just not up to it after that awful girl. And if you happen to run into some sailor who happens to have missed his boat, that is no reason why you have to put him up in your room. You're too big-hearted, son.
All right, Mother. I'll see you later.
Look at the light through the glass, Mama. Isn't it amazing?
Yes, I suppose it is, Lawrence, honey. but both my children are weird. What, oh, what, Lord, did I do to deserve them?
Just lucky, I guess.
Oh, don't make jokes, Lawrence, honey. Your asthma, your eczema. My life.
That's okay, Mama. At least we have each other for company and entertainment.
Well, yes, I suppose that's true. I guess it's always darkest before the dawn. Right before some typhoon sweeps up and kills everybody.
Maybe I can cheer you up with my collection of glasses. Is that a good idea, Mama?
Oh, yes, wouldn't that be just great, Lawrence?
I call
Thank
this
you.
one Daffodil because it's yellow like a daffodil. And I call this one Henry Kissinger because it's made of glass and he wore glasses. And I call this one Ocean because it's blue like the ocean.
I thought you called the blue one blue, you idiot child! Do I have to listen to this pathetic prattling for the rest of my life? Can't you at least be consistent?
No,
Oh, well, try, can't you?
I guess I can't.
I'm sorry, Lawrence. It's just, well, I'm just a little short-tempered tonight.
It's all right.
Do you have any other names for your swizzle sticks, Lawrence?
I call this one Mama.
Oh. Well,
Guess I can be a little short-tempered too.
yes. Yes, well, whatever. I think we won't kill each other this evening, all right?
All right.
Instead, I will distract myself from my rage and despair by reading about other people's rage and despair in the newspaper, shall I? Oh, your brother Tom has the worst reading and viewing taste of any person I know, any creature. Oh, this is disgusting. Man has sex with chicken and then makes casserole? Oh, that's just filth, disgusting. Oh, look, Lawrence, honey, look, it's the evening star. Come here, honey. Oh, let's make a wish on it, shall we, darling?
All right, Mama.
Well, Lawrence, honey, what did you wish for?
I want swizzle sticks.
You are so predictable, Lawrence.
What'd you wish for?
Part of your charm, I guess.
What'd you wish for, Mama?
The same thing. And maybe just a little bit of happiness, too. But mostly just some more swizzle sticks.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Hello, dear. I'm back. Did you miss me? Say yes. Of course you missed me. A daughter always misses her mother. Oh, you're less depressed today, aren't you? I can tell. Oh, I got your dress back. I'm afraid the stains wouldn't come out. Should have heard the woman at the cleaners. What did she do? Slash her thighs with a razor blade, she says. I had to admit you had. Really, dear, I've never heard of anyone doing that. Oh, it was awful when your father and I went into the bathroom together to brush our teeth, and there you are perched on top of the toilet with your pretty white dress over your head, slashing away at your thighs. I don't think your father's ever seen your thighs before. I hope he never will either. At least not under these unpleasant conditions. I mean, what could have possessed you? No one in our family's ever attempted suicide before now, and no one since either. It's a sign of defeat, and no one should do it. You know what I think, Jane? Jane!
What?
I don't think you ever attempted suicide at all. That's what I think.
How do you explain the stains then?
I don't. I always say stains will explain themselves, and if they don't, well, there's nothing can be done about it.
I did attempt suicide.
No, dear, you didn't. A daughter doesn't contradict her mother.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Wait, did you hear the voice of my therapist just then?
No, dear, yes, I hear it now. It's saying what a fine daughter I have.
Mother, I'm home.
Oh, Jane, it's your brother. Oh, Jane, this is mad.
you must stop meeting like this. Your father will find out.
I'll tell him.
Oh, Jane, you'd never do anything like that.
Oh, I'm mad about you. I find you exciting.
Oh, quick, there's the postman. Act busy. There, he's gone.
Oh, why must you taunt me so? Let's get married.
We have different blood types.
Oh, Mother, I love you.
Oh my God, here comes your father.
Edith, what are you doing?
Oh, Arthur, I was just finishing off my morning shopping.
And how is our daughter?
You're not my father.
Oh, don't contradict your father. You love your father, Jay.
He's my brother.
Dwayne's your brother, dear.
Has she been seeing that psychologist of hers?
Well, not socially.
Good. I don't ever want to hear you dating a psychologist again.
I never have.
Of course not. You're a good daughter, you obey your father.
Good daughter, not like some I could mention.
No,
And I could mention some.
you could.
I will.
Now.
Now, Lucia, Henrietta, Charmant, Dolores, Loretta, and Peggy.
Now, listen to your father, Jane.
No more of this slashing your thighs, young lady. I don't think that psychologist would ever go out with you again if he knew you were slashing your thighs.
I don't go out with my psychologist.
Of course not. He's got a wife and 16 children. You listen to your father. You're a good girl.
You're not my father.
Oh, Jane, you know he's your father.
Well, if he's my father, then he must be close to 50.
I am close to 50.
Let me see your driver's license.
Here.
This says you're 50. How did you get them to put that down?
The truth is the truth, no matter how you look at it, Jane.
How come you don't look 50?
Oh, your father's never looked his age. Most girls will be pleased their father looked young.
Most girls are pleased.
Jane's pleased you look young, aren't you, Jane? Don't you think Arthur looks young for his age, Granddad?
Why?
Don't you think Arthur looks young, Granddad?
Yes, breakfast.
Oh, poor Granddad, can't hear a thing.
Where's father?
Oh, isn't he here? That's funny. I didn't hear the door close.
Granddad, Mother's having an affair with Dwayne.
What? He can't hear you, dear. Besides, you mustn't make up stories. I don't. Listen to the doorbell. Why, Jane, it's your psychologist. Oh, I recognize you from your photo. Yes, Jane's got your pictures plastered all over her walls. I don't know why.
How do you do? You must be Jane's mother.
Yes, I'm Edith Fromage. You must have seen my picture in the paper when you were a little boy. I invented cheese in France in the early portion of the century.
What way did you invent cheese?
In every way. And this is my son, Dwayne Fromage.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? I didn't realize Jane's last name was Fromage.
It isn't. I had Jane by another husband, a Mr. Carrot.
My name isn't Carrot.
That's right, it's Jane Carrot. Oh, she's overwrought today because the stains wouldn't come out of her dress.
I'm sorry.
You think you're sorry? You should have heard the woman at the cleaners. I thought I'd have to chain her to the floor.
Perhaps Mr. Summers is hungry?
Forgive me.
No, thank you.
Oh. Well, how about some entertainment? Jane, play the piano for Mr. Summers.
Oh, I don't play the piano.
Oh, yes, you do. You play very well. I've heard you.
I never played the piano.
Play this, Mr. Summers would enjoy your playing. Please play.
I don't know how.
How would you know if you ever tried?
No.
There, you see that? Cello is a real instrument. We never talk about it.
Please play, Jane.
Piano time, my favorite.
Oh, I don't know how.
But yes, of course you do. Why else would we have one?
Well,
no one else in this family plays.
I don't remember taking lessons.
Oh, you've probably forgotten because of all the tension. You talk to her, she's in a state. Come on, dear. Call me if you want, Mr. Summers. Oh,
probably repressed it. You know, my wife, Jane, gave me the message about your attempting suicide. Now, why did you do it?
Oh, I can't stand it. My mother says that she's invented cheese, and I start to think that maybe she has. And there's a man living in the house that I can't be sure is my brother, my father, or my grandfather. God, I can't be sure of anything anymore.
No, you're talking quite rationally now, and your doubts are a sign of health. A truly crazy person never thinks he's crazy. Now, explain to me what led up to your attempting suicide.
Well, a few days ago, I woke up to a voice saying that wasn't enough.
Did you recognize the voice?
Not at first. And then it all started to come back to me. When I was 8 years old, someone brought me to a theater with lots of other children. We were there to see a production of Peter Pan, and I remember that something seemed wrong with the whole production. Odd things kept happening, like when the children would fly, the ropes would break and the actors would come crashing to the ground, and they'd have to be helped off the stage by the stagehands. There seemed to be an endless supply of understudies to come and take the children's places, and then they would come crashing to the ground. Oh, and the crocodile that chases Captain Hook in the second act, it seemed to be a real crocodile. It wasn't an actor. And at one point, it fell off the stage into the audience, crushing several children in the front row.
What happened to all the children?
Well, several understudies came and took the children's places in the audience. And from scene to scene, Wendy seemed to grow fatter and fatter until finally, by the second act, she became immobile and had to be moved with a cart.
But where does the voice fit in?
Well, the voice belonged to the actress playing Peter Pan. Do you remember in the second act how Tinkerbell drinks some poison that Peter's about to drink in order to save him? And Peter turns to the audience and says, Tinkerbell is going to die because not enough people believe in fairies. But if we all clap very hard to show that we do believe in fairies, then maybe Tinkerbell won't die. And so we all began to clap. We all began to clap very hard and very long. My palms began to ache and even bleed. I clapped so hard. And then suddenly, the actress playing Peter Pan turned to the audience and said, that wasn't enough. You didn't clap hard enough. Tinkerbell is dead. And then we all started to cry. You couldn't see anything through all of the tears. The actress stopped off stage and refused to finish with the show, and eventually the ushers had to help all the children up through the aisles and out into the street. I don't think any of us were ever quite the same after that experience.
And how do you think this affected you?
Well, it certainly turned me against theater. But more damagingly, I think it's warped my sense of life. Nothing seems worth trying if Tinkerbell's just going to die.
So, you wanted to die, like Tinkerbell?
Yes.
Jane, I have to bring my wife to the hospital briefly this afternoon, but I want you to hold on, and I'll check back on you as soon as I can. I think you're gonna be okay, but I think you just need a complete rest. So, when I come back, we'll talk about putting you somewhere for a while.
Oh, you mean committing me?
No, this would be a rest home, completely temporary. Tinkerbell just needs her batteries recharged, that's all. Now, make your mind a blank, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, thank you. I'll try to stay quiet until you return.
Are you leaving? Oh, won't you try some of my cheese first?
Thank you, Mrs. Fromage, but I have to go now.
Oh,
Please see to it that your daughter stays quiet.
you can rely on me.
Chin up!
Jane, I brought you some sheet music. I thought that maybe if you can get settled on where Middle C was, it would all come back to you.
Oh, please leave me alone.
I don't know why you've turned against the piano.
We both know my one true love was always the cello.
A daughter doesn't speak to her mother in that tone. I'm sure you didn't mean to. When you're ready to play the piano, you'll let me know. There's the doorbell. Oh, my cat.
Madame Fromage.
Oh, how nice. I I don't think you've met my daughter, Jane. Jane, this is the Count de Rochelet, my new benefactor.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My people and I are most anxious for your mother to make a comeback. All the time the people of France say, whatever happened to the Edith fromage? Who gave us the cheese? It is time for her to leave her solitude and return to the spotlight. And so I come to your charming mama and ask her to answer the call of the people of France.
Oh, Jane, say hello to the Count.
Hello?
Oh, you must forgive her. She's sulking because she's forgotten how to play the piano.
Madame Fromage,
Oh,
I love you.
oh, please, my husband and son might hear you.
Madame Fromage, I love you.
Oh, not now. First, I must invent something new. Have you brought ingredients?
Oh, oui, oui.
Oh! Oh! Oh, oui, oui, oui. Hmm?
Bravo, madame!
Well, I have invented banana bread.
Bravo! Let us make love to celebrate.
Oh, please, my husband and son might hear you. Oh, shush, Grandad. Go down to the cellar.
Madame, France will thank you for this.
Oh, and I will thank France. Oh. It is in moments like these when I feel most alive.
Viva Madame Fromage!
Dave, are you all right? Dave, take him out.
Oh no, don't die!
That wasn't enough. She's dead. Tinkerbell's dead. Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Have you seen your mother?
To whom am I speaking?
Take off the bag and see.
To whom am I speaking?
Don't act odd, Jane. Tell your father you'll be normal.
I'll be normal.
I'll be normal, comma, father.
I'll be normal, comma, father.
There you are, children.
Mother, don't leave me for that Count! Edith, what is Dwayne talking about?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. Please, then don't tell your father about the Count.
Oh, Mother, Edith, what did you just whisper to Dwayne?
Oh, nothing. Just that Grandfather's hearing is getting worse. Oh, and I invented banana bread. Look, aren't you proud of me?
Congratulations, Edith. Gee, Ma.
Banana bread, Grandad!
It's too early for bed.
Oh.
I only see two people.
Oh, I'm sure you see more than that there. The doorbell.
Hello, Madame Fromage. How's Jane?
Much better, Jane. You have a visitor.
Who are you?
Why, I'm your psychiatrist, Mr. Summers.
I don't understand.
I guess it could be confusing. I didn't want to tell you earlier, but I decided to get a sex change this afternoon.
I don't believe you.
I assure you it's quite true. My wife can substantiate. Harriet!
Yes, dear.
Please tell Jane that I am Mr. Summers.
How do you do, Jane? My husband has told me all about your new neuroses. You're one of my favorite cases.
I don't understand.
Well, it just seemed that the magic had run out of our marriage and we both needed a change.
You should have told me. You should have prepared me.
Oh, I didn't want to spring it on you too quickly.
I think it's very courageous of you both.
Thank you.
Harriet, is that a banana in your pants or are you just happy to see me?
It's a banana. They haven't fitted me with any male appendages yet, and I've tried everything to get the hang of it. I think a banana's too large.
Might I have the banana?
Surely.
I was wondering how my patients might react to the change.
Mother, I love you.
Oh, shush, not now, dear.
Now tell me about the dream about the Peter Pan play again.
It wasn't a dream, it was a memory from my childhood.
I could have sworn you said it was a dream.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I was listening at the door. I'm pretty sure you said it was a dream. Didn't you,
No,
dear?
I never said it was a dream. And I didn't tell you about it anyway. I told him.
But you didn't meet Harriet until this very minute.
No, you're pulling a trick on me.
Marsha.
Excuse me, my wife just informed me that my breast is slipping off.
Oh, could I get you a melon?
Oh no, this should do. Modern surgery is a wonder these days, but it can be sloppily done at times. I don't think you can help me! Harry, you see?
Oh, I see.
A negative reaction to my change. I assure you, Jane, I am just as capable as I was before.
I think you're crazy.
What?
Oh, shut up! You're not my father!
Of course not, he's your grandfather!
Let me see his driver's license.
He doesn't drive, that wouldn't be wise.
Oh my God!
Harriet, what's the matter?
I feel so unused to these clothes, and I miss my breasts.
Harriet, we can discuss this after my session with Jane.
Walter, we can't. I feel very nervous all of a sudden. May I see you in the other room for a minute?
All right. Madame Fromage, might we use your bedroom for a minute?
Surely, but don't step on the potato chips.
Be right back, Jane.
I do apologize. I guess I'm making the transition poorly.
Oh.
Madame Fromage, now that your husband and father and son have all gone down to the cellar for a minute, let me ask you to become my wife.
Oh.
We could live in France, your true home, where the people love you for the great gift you have given them.
Oh, but what about my husband and the rest of the family?
Bring them along! I have a big heart.
You are so generous. But first, I must consult with my daughter, Jane. Did you hear the Count's offer?
No!
Yes, you did. Did you approve?
No!
Yes, you do. Do you want to come with us to France?
No!
Yes, you do. Oh, yeah. She's agreed to everything.
Darling. Mother, what is the meaning of this? Edith!
Why, Dwayne, Arthur?
Edith, I'm shocked. Don't jump to any hasty conclusions, Monsieur Fromage.
The Count and I were just deciding whether I should go back to the stage.
Ha, you've used that story before.
Never.
Yes, you have.
Albert, don't be belligerent. Arthur, don't be belligerent.
Father, don't speak that way to my mother.
Dwayne, do not speak crossly to your father.
I think it is terrible that any of you speak so rudely to Madame Fromage.
Oh my God, grandfather's having a coughing fit. Oh, Dwayne, why don't you run and get some water for your grandfather?
You're just trying to distract from the issue.
Poor grandfather is choking. How can you be so cruel?
Dwayne, you listen to your mother. Mother, we've got to get to the bottom of this. Who do you love more? Me, father, or the Count?
Do you mean more frequently or in greater degree?
Degree.
Oh my God, he's fainting!
Good God! Edith, is he dead? No, he's just sleeping.
Oh, good!
Well, Mother, who do you love?
Oh, Dwayne, when you ask a woman that, you ask her to explain her existence. And so I will. Dwayne, I love you like a mother loves a son, a wife loves a husband, and a mother loves a lover. Arthur, I love you as a wife loves a son, and a husband loves a mother, and a woman loves a lover. And Count, I love you as a son loves a wife, and a husband loves a lover, and a wife loves a brother. There, you see, it's one for all for one. Are you satisfied?
Oh, Mother, you're wonderful. Edith, I'm touched. Madame Fromage, you are charmant.
Oh my God, help me!
Now, Jane, there's no need to overreact. Harriet was just uncomfortable.
I don't look like I used to. Not at all.
Oh, I don't think I've introduced you properly. This is my husband, Arthur.
Hello. I'm Mr. Summers, and this is my husband, Harriet.
How do you do? I do very well, thank you.
And this is my son, Dwayne.
Oh, how do you do? I'm Mr. Walter, and this is my wife, Mr. Summers. How do you do?
And this is the Count de Rochelet.
Comment ça va?
Très bien, merci. Je m'appelle Jacqueline, et voici mon fromage club.
Bonjour, bonjour.
Oh, and this is my new invention, banana bread. I dedicate this to my daughter, Jane, my wonderful daughter. I call this recipe banana bread, Jane.
Did you hear that, Jane?
I don't know who you are.
Oh, let us taste of the bread, Jane. It's your birthday. You cut the first piece.
Oh, but it isn't my birthday.
Of course it is. We've been wishing you happy birthday all day.
Happy birthday, Jane. We're gonna get the piano tuned for you.
Come on, Jane. Cut the banana bread.
Dun 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 dun.
That's right, dear.
Dun dun dun. Oh, Jane, that is very disrespectful. I'm going to have nightmares now.
Jane, you've upset my wife.
I thought she
was your husband.
Oh, Jane, let me introduce to you my daughter, Jane.
How do you do? Oh, how do you do, Jane?
Oh, I don't understand. Which one is Jane?
Oh, don't play games with me. Of course you know which one.
No, I don't.
Cuckoo.
Time for those to come off, Jane. Jane, how are you? How are you, Jane?
Jane isn't here.
Oh, and then who are you?
I'm Jane's mother.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Edith Fromage. I invented cheese and banana bread.
And I am Emily Carrot. I discovered radium in carrots.
Oh, well, that's the last time I'll put those in my salad.
Untie me.
Yes, surely. Emily, I was about to cook something for my husband, father, son, and lover, and they're tired of cheese and banana bread. Would you help me cook something?
Yes, Edith.
Ooh, what shall we make?
Let's make a child.
I don't think I have a big enough bowl.
Oh, that's all right. We don't have to put the yeast in. We can make a small child.
Fine. What do we need?
Let's see. Banana bread and cheese.
We have that.
Okay.
Yes.
And lots of eggs.
Oh, lots of eggs.
Olives for the eyes.
Olives.
And wheat germ for the hair.
Really? I didn't know that.
Why, yes, when I was in Germany, we made the most beautiful children with wheat germ hair.
Emily?
Yes.
Dear, welcome home.
At this point, it seems in order to offer the psychological key to this evening's performance. Jane's repressed fear of Carrot's, indicated by her refusal to acknowledge her proper surname, mirrored a disorder in her libidinous regions.
Which in turn made it difficult for her to identify between her brother, her father, and her grandfather, as long as she couldn't identify to whom she was speaking.
And she would not have to react to them sexually. When Jane finally released the forces of her libido by whacking off the banana bread,
She freed her imprisoned personality
and enabled herself to face
her festering
competition.
with her mother.
The moral of the play is that through the miracle of modern psychology,
Man is able
to solve his problems.
and be happy.
Thank you.
And good night.
Identity. Identity. He, identities. They, identity. You, identity. We, identity. They, identity. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Identity. You, identity. He, she, or it, identities.
Our lives have been seemingly normal, dull for a while now. Well, nothing major, just sometimes being quiet at dinner.
After 13 years, you run out of things to say, I guess, or else it's a phase.
I think it's a phase.
Me too, it'll pass.
We've been married for 13 years.
Our anniversary was in March.
So in March, we went to dinner, tried to get drunk. Instead, we just got sleepy.
We didn't try to get drunk.
I did.
We had a very nice time and the wine made us sleepy.
We were in bed at 10:30, asleep in bed.
Well, we were tired.
So the next week, I get this letter from an old classmate of mine.
Wanda. He'd never mentioned her.
She was just some girlfriend, you know, high school. So Wanda writes us saying she'd like to visit. And I thought, you know, hey, might be fun. Mull over high school days, prom, high school paper. I was editor.
Of course, what a ball for me.
And Marsha didn't seem to mind. I mean, I can't be a mind reader. So I write Wanda back saying, sure, we'd love to have you visit. You know, it really might have been fun. High school, Wanda had been quite the looker.
And of course, what an enticement for me to meet an old high school fantasy-looking me.
So we set a date, Marsha cleaned the house, baked a chicken, and we waited for her visit. Oh no, honey, that must be Wanda.
Jim? Oh, Jim. Oh, wow, Jim.
Hello,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. Wanda?
Were you expecting someone else?
No, but it didn't used to be blonde.
Oh yeah, I didn't used to be fat either. But no, I'm not supposed to say that. My women's group doesn't let me say that. It's just that I have a food problem and some of it shows. But oh my god, I really just lost like 20 pounds. You should have seen me last month.
You seem quite thin.
Oh, you are so sweet. But I'm not thin, I'm really fat. Do you have anything to eat?
Oh, well, dinner should be ready soon.
No. I was kidding. It was a joke. It's like this great setup. Like, I talk about my weight and I'm like, yeah, some food.
But if you're hungry, we can...
I'm not hungry. Wow, Jim. I love your wife. She reminds me of my mother. No, honey, the positive side of her. Really, I like both of you.
Thank you, I like both of you.
What?
I mean, I like you and I like Jim.
Well, good, honey. You should, because you're married to Jim, you lucky dog, you. Oh, come here, big guy.
Okay.
Give me another hug.
How about we go to the dining room?
Oh, sorry, honey. Oh, I love this room. Oh, it's very country. Did you do it, Marsha?
Well, we bought the furniture. I never really thought of it as doing it, actually.
Oh, well, it's wonderful, yeah. And I should know, because I have terrible taste.
What?
Well, no, I'm able to evaluate good taste in others, because I have such horrible taste in all my own choices.
I'm sure you underestimate yourself, Wanda.
Oh, he is a dreamboat. You are a dreamboat. Well, say thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to eat, like pretzels or something?
Well, dinner should be ready.
Oh, no, honey, I'm not ready for dinner, not yet.
Would you like some pate?
Pate? Gee, honey, where'd you find it? The back of the New Yorker? Sure, honey, I can have some pate. As long as there's, like, I don't know, crackers or pretzels or something with it.
Fine, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, she's a jewel, Jen, a real jewel.
Thank you. We've been married 13 years.
Oh, ooh, sorry, that's a very unlucky number. But she's a jewel.
You know, I hate to say this, but I don't recognize your face, actually.
Oh, well, that's very perceptive of you, Jimbo. I've had plastic surgery, but not the fancy schmancy kind, that makes your face look better. It was so they couldn't find me.
Who couldn't find me?
But I shouldn't talk about that right now, should I? Not on the first night, boop.
Here's the pate.
Oh, thank you. I'll just have some of the crackers. I love it. Stoned wheat thins. She's a real jewel, Jim.
I know, Marsha. You're a jewel.
Thank you. Would you like something to drink? Don't feel like you have to have something to drink.
Wanda, what's the matter?
No, it's fine. Look, I don't want to burden you or your wife.
It's fine. I'm sure we'd love to be burdened.
No.
That is, if it would help you.
Yes, tell us what's the matter.
I don't know where to start. I'm just so unhappy.
Gosh, Wanda, what is it?
Well, so, it all started the summer after high school graduation. Jimbo and I had gone to the prom together, and though of course nothing had been said, everyone just kind of presumed that he and I would get married.
Really? Who presumed this?
Everyone, my mother, my father, me, everyone.
I mean, I knew we dated.
Dated, Jimbo. Wow, we were inseparable from like February of senior year to June of senior year. We spent like every moment together. Hello, you gave me your high school ring, like I have it right here. No, can't find it.
Well, Jim gave me the nicest engagement ring.
Oh, that's nice. Oh my God, where is that? Oh my God. Here's my bottle of Seconal I keep on hand in case I feel suicidal. Yeah. For later. If you're lucky.
Forget about the class ring. Just tell us what you tried a few minutes ago.
Well, isn't it obvious, Jimbo?
Isn't what obvious?
Seeing the path not taken. I could have had such a happy life if only I would have married you. I say that in front of you, Marsha, so you know how lucky you are.
That's fine, whatever.
No, not whatever. Oh, Jimbo. Oops. I do that in front of Marsha so she knows how lucky she is.
Thank you, I feel lucky.
Well, don't you forget it. Are you listening to me?
No one else is speaking.
That was good! I love her sense of humor again. So anyway, after the prom, Jimbo went away for the whole summer and you didn't even write me.
I didn't know you wanted me to.
And then, when we went away to different colleges, you didn't write me, and then I was really heartbroken.
I'm terribly sorry. I thought we were kind of casual. I mean, we were only 17.
Well, I was 18. They held me back in 3rd grade.
Well, if you felt that way, why didn't you say anything at the time? You haven't said anything in 20 years.
Well, I was really busy, okay? And it's really hard to be open about your emotions, especially the painful ones. Oh, and then I went to Ann Arbor, and oh, Jim, Marsha, I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I was promiscuous, okay?
Really?
You know what? My mouth is really dried up. These crackers are making me really thirsty. When you offered me something to drink before, I didn't realize it would be my one chance.
I'm sorry, would you like something to drink?
Yes, Marsha, I would. Thank you. Thank you. Anything really, preferably with vodka. Okay. She's a real Jill. Thanks, hon, Jill. Where was I?
Something about you being promiscuous.
Oh, it was awful. Ugh. I became a campus joke. Because you see, I was drowning my sorrow, you see, in flesh.
Flesh? Well, that's too bad.
I know. And this one night in college, the whole football team stood outside of my dorm room window and they chanted my name.
Well, at least you made an impression.
Yeah, but it's all because I was pining for you. And also, I really like sex.
Marsha's back. We missed you.
Okay.
Here's your drink.
Good, I see it. Thanks, real Joel. And then the minister at school, the campus minister gave this sermon against me, which made me feel really, really awful, and all because I was pining for you. And then, of course, if you remember correctly, I was raised Catholic, so I knew what I was doing was like incredibly, incredibly wrong. Oh, but I was just so unhappy.
There, Wanda.
Yes, they're there.
And then my second husband gave me herpes. And every time the first husband would call to threaten my life, yeah, it would trigger an outbreak. Herpes is often set off triggered by emotional turmoil, you know. And then I thought, you know what? To hell with men. I'm done with men. I'm gonna try becoming a lesbian. But well, the problem was I just wasn't attracted, so the whole experiment was a dismal failure.
Doesn't anyone want dinner yet?
Okay, Marsha, yes, we'll go ahead, we'll go eat. Marsha's hungry, let's go eat. Oh, the dinner looks so beautiful. You're so talented as a homemaker, Marsha. Oh, thank you. Where was I?
Something about you being promiscuous.
Oh, well, I don't like to say that word. I prefer to say I slept around uncontrollably. Did you ever do that, Marsha?
No, I didn't. I was a late bloomer.
And then there was that guy from prison.
Can you please pass the salt?
And he said that I was crazy. And I said, you think I'm crazy? No, you're crazy. I'm not the one who has hallucinations and thinks that shoes go on the hands instead of the feet. Not me, buddy boy, right?
Is he on drugs or something?
Please don't ask for questions.
What?
I mean, I want you to be able to tell the story your own way.
Oh, thank you, Marsha. Oh, that's sweet. You know, Jim, I feel really close to Marsha right now.
I'm glad. Could you pass us all?
Oh, sure, honey. Oh, don't you just love him? And then the washing machine blew up. Oh. And Arthur said to me, you did that, Wanda. You're chaos. Everything you touch turns to chaos. I'm leaving and I'm taking Tranquility with me. Tranquility was our dog. And I said, I'm the one who took care of Tranquility. I'm the one who walked her. I'm the one who took care of the worms. Oh, and she would just vomit. Like everywhere, all over the rug. And I mean, you can't just leave it there, right?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm sorry, did my talking about vomit make you feel sick?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
She's a little hard to talk to, Jim.
I think she's just had a hard day.
Oh, really? Wait, what was she doing? Making up the guest room for me. But really, I can sleep anywhere. And also, I think I'm being evicted tomorrow, so I really prefer not to be there.
Well, you just hold that thought. Yeah, I'll be right back. Why are you hiding in the bathroom?
I needed an aspirin, then I couldn't go back downstairs. When is she leaving?
I think she's staying the night.
What?
I think she's staying the
Did
night.
she say that or did you say that?
Hi, what are you guys talking about?
Marsha was just brushing her teeth.
Oh, brushing your teeth is so intimate. Good. When you live with somebody you have no secrets, it reminds me of my relationship with Richard. Oh my God. He said to me, ooh, I'm wobbly. What was in that drink? He said to me, Wanda, why didn't you tell me you had herpes? And I said, I don't know. I mean, I forgot, okay? I mean, people forget things, right? And he was like, no, not okay. I'm gonna have this for life. And I said, so what? You're gonna have that nose for life? Is that my fault? No, right?
Yes, but the nose wasn't your fault. Well, the herpes...
What?
Nothing. I see your point.
Yeah. Ooh. It reminds me, after that I was like, no more relationships for a while. I'm not doing them. So I decided to take a job working for a lawyer. Although he wasn't just any lawyer, he was a kingpin.
Kingpin?
Of crime. Yeah, a kingpin of crime. Although of course I didn't realize it at the time. So then of course I had to like get my face redone so they couldn't find me, but I shouldn't be talking about that right now, should I? Oop, no.
Jim says you were expecting to stay the night.
Yes, I would love to. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I'm just starting to scratch the surface. Little Jimbo here.
I'd like to leave the bathroom now.
What?
Oh, we have to make up your room for you. I didn't know you were staying the night.
Ooh, do you have a quilt? Oh, I love quilts.
I'll look for one.
Oh, okay.
You have to move or I can't leave.
I'm holding you hostage.
What?
No. Don't you just love it the way they take hostages these days? Oh my God, it reminds me of my relationship with Augie. He was really violent, but he was really little, so I was able to just push him down the stairs. Oh my God! Oh, tonight was so fun! Oh, I had a great time. I can't believe we played games for 4 hours.
You're really good at charades.
Right. But I'm sorry I broke your leg.
That's perfectly all right. Now the guest room is right down this hallway.
Well, all right. Good night, you too. Ooh, I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good night. Ooh. Oh, I love this room. It's so beautiful.
Is there something wrong with your room?
Oh, no, that one's fine. That one's lovely, but I love this one. Oh, I feel so enveloped in here. It makes me never want to leave. Oh, you know what? I just love New England. I worked for 3 weeks one time in Hartford as a receptionist in a sperm bank.
I'm sorry, Wanda, but I really think I need sleep.
Oh, that's okay. You can go to sleep. I won't be offended. So then I got fired, from the sperm bank. And then I went to Santa Fe because I heard the furniture was really nice there. And then Arthur's ex-wife kept making threatening phone calls to me. And I said, Billy, why didn't you tell me you were only 16? And then the policeman was like, show me your pussy. And I was like, well, okay, as long as it gets me out of a ticket. And then Leonard was like, Wanda, you're a piece of trash. And I was like, don't you think I know that, Leonard? I know. What, do you think this is news? Hellman was like, Wanda, I want you to kill my mother. And I was like, are you crazy? I don't even know your mother. And he was like, all right, I'll introduce you. Jim. Marsha. Jim, you're not asleep, are you? You're not pretending to be asleep, are you? Rude. Jim. Marsha.
Yes?
Just checking to see if you're still awake.
Yes, I am. Good night. Sleep well.
Good night.
You know, she doesn't snore. I'm really surprised.
You want some coffee?
I think I'd like some heroin.
Maybe Wanda has some connections.
I'm sure she does. Oh God, why did she sleep in our bed with us? She was like some insane nightmare golden retriever.
Oh, now I feel sorry for her.
Well, good for you. Was she always that way?
Well, she was always vivacious.
I see. High school prom queen, girl most likely to get herpes.
Lots of people get herpes.
Yes, but they don't talk about it for 3 hours.
Why are you so hostile to her? Is it because she's attracted to me?
Yes.
Stop making a big deal about this. It's no big deal. Haven't you ever found it kind of exciting if somebody finds you attractive?
I've forgotten. I'm going to the AMP. I have to get out of here.
Don't be mad.
Is that life I hear out there?
Awake?
Yes. Is that coffee I smell? Ooh, thank you, Jimbo. Ooh. I love it. Oh, you look like this sexy little house slave. I love it. I knew I should have married you. Where's Marsha? Did she wake up dead or anything?
No, she went to the AMP.
Oh, that reminds me. I think I slept wrong on my back. I have this really intense muscle ache. Ooh.
I'm not a professional masseur, but I can rub it for you.
Would you?
Okay.
Oh, no. It's the lower back, Jimbo.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm back at
We didn't hear the car.
I don't blame you. It's very noisy here.
Wanda, her back hurts.
He gives the most wonderful back rub.
I'm pleased to hear it. Do you need the number of a back specialist, perhaps? Or I can call my doctor. If you can't walk, I can arrange for an ambulance to take you there.
No, Marsha, really, it is quite innocent.
No, Marsha, look. I know he's your guy. You're her guy, Jimbo. It's just that my back hurt.
Jimbo, when you finish with the back rub, the car has a flat tire on the corner of Pleasant View and Maple. I thought maybe you could do something about that.
I'll go now.
No? Finish the back rub. You convinced me that it's innocent, so finish it.
Well, she said to finish it.
I don't feel comfortable with
Oh, come on, just take her at her word. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh.
Can't you be a little bit more quiet?
Oh, but it feels so good. Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go deal with the car.
Oh, can I come?
How about you stay here? You take a soak for your back.
Well, all right. Thank you for the back rub, Jimbo. Hey, Marsha, do you have any bubble bath?
I'm sure we do. Maybe Jim can pour it on you in the bathtub.
Ooh, Marsha, please.
Ooh, kinky, yes. I have an idea. Why don't I cook for you tonight? Do you like octopus?
Thank you. Want to know? I thought maybe we'd go to a restaurant tonight. The walls in this house are starting to vibrate.
They are?
Yes, they are. So we'll go to a nice soothing restaurant where they'll take care of us.
Sure, fine by me. This restaurant is so pretty. Oh, and the music is so classical. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Oh, I think I saw someone I know. Oh, hi. Hey. Oh, no, sorry. It's not you, sorry. I thought you were my gynecologist, but no.
You thought he'd be up here?
Oh, he travels. He travels a lot. He also sells encyclopedias.
And here is your wine.
Oh, they did a Kool-Aid.
White Zinfandel was the best we could do.
All right. Well, here's mud in your eye.
Oh, waiter.
Ooh. Jimbo, you know what we should do tomorrow? Ooh, we should get out the old yearbook. Oh my God, Marsha, you would not believe how dashing he was back then. Oh, not that you're not dashing now, of course.
Thank you. You're a shot for my ego.
I'd like to shoot your ego.
What?
Nothing. Go back to talking about high school. I'll try to achieve his end state.
Oh, I wonder where the wicket is with the drinks.
I'm sitting by a tree, and there's a lovely breeze.
Oh, this restaurant is so adorable. Oh, really, this whole town. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, boop, boop, boop. What if I moved up here to the country near you guys and I rented like a cute little house or something? I mean, I'm almost done with my facial surgery. I've had everything done except my nose. I kept that the same.
I recognize your nose now.
Yes! Will there be anything else?
What, done to my face?
That I can do for you with the restaurant.
We wanted a few more glasses of wine.
Babe, I just brought them.
Oh, so you did.
So I did.
Yeah.
So you're moving up here, are you? Gonna sweep up and stick your feet in the ground, root yourself in our little neck of the woods, are you?
We don't own this area.
I feel differently. I don't want you moving here, is that clear? I don't want you invading my life with your endless ravings anymore, is that clear?
Is everything all right?
No, everything is not all right. This woman is trying to invade my life and this man is too stupid to see it and hide from her. Don't you realize she's insane?
Can we just finish dinner?
No, I'd like the check.
Are you unhappy with your fish?
I am very unhappy with it. It has too many problems with it.
Oh my God, can one of you guys do the hand?
I don't want to, I don't like her.
Marsha! Can you do it?
It's my first day. I don't do this.
Oh, very well.
Oh my God! Oh, thank God I got it!
There she is!
Oh, Jim! Oh, no! Oh, stop! They found me! It's the kingpin! Help me, Jimbo! Help! Help me, Jimbo! Oh, Jimbo!
The next day at the restaurant was considerably less intense. As time went on, I was eventually promoted to head waiter. I enjoyed the added responsibilities and, of course, the extra money. But eventually I realized I wasn't doing with my life what I wanted to be doing. What I really wanted to be was an actor. But then, this story isn't about me.
So, all of that happened a couple weeks ago. Wanda hasn't been heard from since, but she's probably fine.
But right before Wanda started choking on that fishbone, I had a momentary stray thought of wishing she would choke on a fishbone, and then she did. I know it's not logical, but on some level I feel I tried to kill her. And then thugs came and carried her away, and in a way it's exactly what I wanted.
You're not omniscient, but besides, terrible things always happen to Wanda. I mean, she's like a magnet for trouble.
It was just the most awful 2 days, 3 counting meeting with the police.
Oh, but some good came out of it. We started going to a marriage counselor who specializes in breaking down the fear of intimacy in couples who've been together for more than 10 years.
And of course we fit that. All told, I guess Wanda's visit helped to stir us up in a good way. All told.
Right.
Blessings come in unexpected ways.
Right.
Now if only we were happy.
Right.
Sorry, sorry, I don't know how I got in here.
Thank goodness you are here. I've been calling you.
Pardon?
An awful thing has happened, and he's been in a car accident, and you have to go on for him.
Good heavens, how awful. Who's Eddie?
Eddie, Edwin. You have to go on for him.
On for him.
Yeah, well, he can't go on. He's been in a car accident.
Yes, I understood that part, but what do you mean go on for him?
You play the part. Now, I know you haven't had a chance to rehearse it exactly, but presumably you know your lines, and you've certainly seen it enough.
I don't understand. Do I know you?
George, we really don't have time for this kind of joshing.
My name isn't George. It's... Well, I don't know what it is, but it isn't George.
Oh my God, did you hear about Eddie?
Yes, I did.
It's simply too awful, and we're all counting on you. Now, you are a bit too young for the part. You're a little bit short, but we'll just cut all the lines without you hitting your head on the ceiling. Oh, and don't forget that when I cough 3 times, you unzip the back of my dress, and then I slap you. We changed that from last night.
Wait, please, what play are we doing exactly?
Huh?
What is the play, please?
Coward.
Pardon?
Coward. Coward. No coward. Oh my goodness. I thought you were serious for a second there. All right, break a leg, darling. Oh, God.
Coward. I wonder if it's Private Lives. At least I've seen that one. I don't remember rehearsing it exactly. And am I an actor? I thought I was an accountant. And why does everyone call me George?
Oh, hello, Stanley. Oh, I heard about Eddie. Good luck tonight. We're all counting on you.
Wait, what play are we doing?
Oh, well, Checkmate.
Checkmate.
By Samuel Beckett. You know, the one in the garbage can. Oh, you always play these jokes, Stanley. Just don't do it on stage, okay? Now listen, good luck tonight. I mean, break a leg. Oh my God, did you hear Eddie broke both of his legs?
I've never heard of Checkmate.
Oh, George! Get into costume! We have 15 minutes!
Good God, I'm late. Hey, Eddie. Oh, you're not Eddie. Who are you?
You've never seen me before.
Who the devil are you?
I don't know, really. George, I think. Maybe Stanley? Probably George. I think I'm an accountant.
Look, no one is allowed backstage before a performance, so you're gonna have to leave, or I'll be forced to report you to the stage.
Oh, no, she knows I'm here already.
Oh, well, if Meg knows you're here, then it's all right, I suppose. It's not my affair. I'm late enough already.
10 minutes, everyone! Call it 10 minutes!
I better just go home. Oh, dear, I don't know why I did that.
Oh, George, stop that. Go into the dressing room and change. Really, you keep this up and we will bring you up on charges.
But where is the dressing room?
George, you're not amusing. It's that way. Give me those. I will go soak them for you.
Please don't soak them.
Don't tell me how to do my job. Now go get changed. The call is 5 minutes. 5 minutes! 5 minutes, everyone! Places! Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? At this evening's performance, the role of Elliot, normally played by Edwin Booth, will be played by George Spelvin. The role of Amanda, normally played by Sarah Bernhardt, will be played by Sarah Siddons. The role of Kitty the barmaid will be played by Mrs. Patrick Campbell. Dr. Crimpin will play himself. The management wishes to remind the audience that the taking of photographs is strictly forbidden by law and is dangerous as it may disorient the actor. Thank you.
Extraordinary how potent sheep music is.
What?
Extraordinary how potent sheep music is.
Yes, that's true. Am I supposed to be Hamlet?
Whose yacht do you think that is?
Where?
The Duke of Westminster, I expect. It always is.
Ah, well, perhaps. To be or not to be. I don't know any more of it.
Oh, Elliot, please! We're all our honeymoons!
Ah, we?
Yes, me with Victor and you with Sybil.
Ah.
Tell me about Sybil.
I've never met her.
Oh, Elliot, you're so amusing. Ah, you're married to Sybil. Tell me about her.
Ah, well, not much to tell, really. She's sort of nondescript, I'd say.
I bet you were going to say that she's just like Lady Bundle with many chins and one blue eye and one brown eye, weren't you?
Yes, I think so. Victor's like that too.
I bet you were going to say that you've traveled around the world.
Yes, I've traveled around the world.
How was it?
The world?
Yes.
Oh, very nice.
I always thought the Taj Mahal would look like a biscuit box, did it?
Not really.
I always thought the Taj Mahal would look like a biscuit box, did it?
I guess it did.
I always thought the Taj Mahal would look like a biscuit box, did it?
Hard to say, what brand biscuit box?
I always thought the Taj Mahal would look like a biscuit box, did it? Did it?
I wonder whose yacht that is.
Did it? Did it? Did it?
Fine, this balcony looks dusty. I think I'll just clean it up a little.
Not only did the Taj Mahal look like a biscuit box, but women should be struck regularly like gongs.
Extraordinary how potent cheap music is.
Yes, quite extraordinary.
How's China?
China?
Yes, you traveled around the world. How was China?
Oh, I liked it, but I felt homesick.
How was China?
Lots of rice, the women buying their feet.
How was China?
I hated it. I missed Sybil.
How was China?
I missed the maid. Oh, maid.
How was China?
Please wait a moment. Oh, maid. Ah, there you are. I think you missed a spot here.
How was China?
Very large China.
And Japan.
Very small Japan.
And Ireland.
Very green.
And Iceland.
Very white.
And Italy.
Very Neapolitan.
And Copenhagen.
Very cosmopolitan.
And Florida.
Very condominium.
And her Ambroy.
Very mobile home, I don't know.
And Sybil.
What?
Do you love Sybil?
Who's Sybil?
Oh, she's your wife who you married after we got divorced.
Oh, were we married? Oh, yes, I forgot that part.
Oh, Elliot, you're so amusing. You make me laugh all the time. Oh! Do you love Sybil?
Well, probably I married her.
Oh, Elliot, we were mad to have left each other. Kiss me. Oh, how ghastly. This must be Sybil.
Oh, how ghastly!
What shall we do? We must all speak in very low voices and attempt to be civilized.
Oh, Edith, is this Amanda? Oh, I think she's simply obnoxious.
Oh, how rude.
Elliot, how can you treat me like this?
Hello, Sybil.
Well, since you asked, I'm very upset. I was inside writing a letter to your mother. And, well, I wanted to know how to spell apothecary.
Apothecary. Thank you. Don't quibble, Sybil.
Did my eyes deceive me, or were you kissing my husband a moment ago?
We must all speak in very low voices and attempt to be civilized.
I was speaking in a low voice.
Well, I could still hear you.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of bloody thing this woman is saying? This woman is a nincompoop. Elliot, say something.
I couldn't hear her either.
Elliot, you must choose between the two of us. Who do you love, this creature, or do you love me?
I wonder where the maid is.
Forget about the maid, Elliot! You could never have a lasting relationship with a maid. No, you must choose between the two of us.
I choose. Oh God, I don't know my lines. I don't know how I got here. I wish I weren't here. I wish I had joined the monastery like I almost did when I was younger. I almost did, but then I didn't.
Away! Your back is acting up again and you're not making any sense. All right, come now. Who do you choose? Me? Or this baggage over here?
Oh, you're the baggage, not I. Yes, Elliot. Who do you choose?
I choose. I'm sorry, what is your name?
Amanda.
I choose Amanda. I think that's what he does in the play.
Very well. I can accept defeat gracefully. I don't think I'll send this letter to your mother. I find she has a very loud voice, an overbearing nature, and I don't like her taste in tea china. I hope, Elliot, that when you find me hanging from the hotel lobby chandelier, with my eyes bulged out and my tongue hanging out, that you will be very, very sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, what a bad sport she is.
Oh, Sybil, she's going to hang herself.
Now some women should be hung from the ceiling like tapestries. Oh, who cares? I wonder whose yacht that is.
The Duke of Westminster, I expect.
How dare you bring up that time in Mozambique? Oh, Elliot, I'm sorry. I love you madly.
I've been able to see a red house.
Look, we aren't mad at each other anymore now, are we? Now you stay over here, and I am going to go pack my bags before Victor gets back, so that we can run away together. Extraordinary how potent music can be.
Hail to your lordship!
God, are you Victor?
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever.
No, this doesn't sound like an old coward.
A truant disposition, good my lord.
You're not Victor, are you?
My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
Oh, yes, and how was it?
Indeed, it followed hard upon.
Hard upon, yes, I see. Oh, good, the maid. Thrift, Horatio, the Fearbig meets should coldly furnish forth the marriage tables. What does that mean? Oh, stop!
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Oh, did you? Who?
My lord the king, your father.
Oh, the king, my father.
Season your admiration for a while within attent ear till I may deliver to you upon the witness of these gentlemen this marvel to you.
I see. I'm Hamlet now, right?
2 nights together have these gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, on their watch in the dead waste and middle of the night been thus encountered. A figure, like your father, armed at point exactly, cap a pay, appears before them, and with solemn march goes slow and stately by them. Thrice he walked by their oppressed and fear, surprised eyes within his truncheon's length, whilst they, distilled almost to jelly in the act of fear, stand dumb and speak not to him. This to me in dreadful secrecy in part they did, and I with them the 3rd night kept the watch, where, as they had delivered, both in time, form of the thing, each word made true and good. The apparition comes. I knew your father, and these hands are not more like.
My turn! Most strange and wondrous tale you tell, Horatio! Adolf turned my ear into a very merry bear bodkin.
Yes, I do live, my honored lord, 'tis true, and we did think it writ down in our duty to let you know of it.
Why, thank you very much!
Yes, he wore his beaver up.
His beaver up. He wore his beaver up. Just usually wear it down.
The countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. My father was a king of much renown, a favorite amongst all in London town and Denmark.
I warrant it will.
I warrant it will also.
Our duty to your honor.
Where are you going? To go? Amanda, good to see you. I wonder whose yacht that is.
Oh, speak no more. Thou turns my eyes into my very soul, and there I see such black and grey spots that will not leave their ink.
I haven't seen Victor. Someone came who I thought might have been him, but it wasn't.
Speak no more, sweet Hamlet. Your words like daggers pierce my ears. No more.
Very well. What would you like to talk about?
More!
Don't go! Maybe someone will come out in a minute. Of course, sometimes people have soliloquies in Shakespeare, right? So, let's just wait a moment more and maybe someone will come. Oh dear. To be or not to be, that is the question. A maid. Line. Line! Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave of mine! Thrift, Horatio! Neither a borrower nor lend to be, but to thine own self be true! I come to wife it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua. Brush up your Shakespeare. Start quoting him now. I wonder whose yacht that is. How was China? Very large China. How was Japan? Very small Japan. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Line. Line! Oh my God. My God, who art all good and deserving of all my love. And I resolve to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. Amen. That's the act of contrition that Catholic school children do in confession in order to be forgiven their sins. Catholic adults do it too, I imagine. I don't know any Catholic adults. Line. When you call for a line, the stage manager is supposed to give you your next line to refresh your memory. Line! I'm sorry. This is supposed to be Hamlet or Private Lives or something, and I keep rattling on like a maniac. I really do apologize. I just can't recall attending a single rehearsal. I can't imagine what I was doing. And also, you came expecting to see Edwin Booth, and you get me. I really am very embarrassed. Sorry. Line. I have always depended on the kindness of strangers. Stella!
It's a far, far better thing I do than I've ever done before. It's a far, far better place I go to than I've ever been before. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. As simple as do, re, A, B, C. 1, 2, Are you Ophelia? Get thee to a nunnery. Oh, get it. This must be one of those modern Hamlets.
Not to be done. Pause. Smile. Wrinkles nose. Not to be done.
I guess you're not Ophelia.
We'll just wait. Pause. I don't come. Pause. All you want.
Well, that's a reasonable attitude. Are we on the guest waiting for Godot?
No, Willie. He came already and was an awful bore. Oh, yesterday he came with garlic on his breath, telling a lot of unpleasant jokes about Jews and Polacks and stewardesses. Oh, it was just dreadful.
Pause. Rolls her eyes upward.
Well, I am sorry to hear that. Pause. So we're not really waiting for anyone, are we?
No, dear, we're not. 'Tis just another happy day. Pause. Smile. Picks knit from head.
Do you smell something?
That's not your line. Willie doesn't have that many lines. Oh, how talkative you are this morning, Willie.
No, there seems to be some sort of muck at the bottom of this garbage can.
Mustn't complain, Willie. There's muck at the bottom of everyone's garbage can. Count your blessings, Willie. I do. 1, 2, 3. Are you counting, Willie? Let me hear you count up.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3, that's my eyesight. 4, that's my hearing. 5, that's my master charge. 6,
Did you say God, Willie?
No,
Why did you leave the monastery, Willie?
I have no idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Willie, listen, a voice. Perhaps there is a God.
At this evening's performance, the role of Sir Thomas More, the Man for All Seasons, normally played by Edwin Booth, will be played by George Spelvin. The role of Lady Alice, normally played by Sarah Siddons, will be played by Sarah Bernhardt. The role of Lady Margaret, normally played by Eleanor Doucet, will be read by the stage manager. And at this evening's performance, the executioner will play himself.
What did she say?
Oh, the executioner will play himself.
No. What did she mean the executioner will play himself?
Oh, Father, why have they locked you up in this dreadful dungeon? It's more than I can bear.
I made you a custard, Thomas.
Mother's made you a custard, Father.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Father, if you don't give in to King Henry, they're going to cut your head off.
Aren't you going to eat the custard I brought you, Thomas?
No, I'm not hungry, thank you.
Oh my God, I've got to get out of here.
He's over here and he'll never give in to the king.
No, I might. Quick, is this all about Anne Boleyn?
Yes, and you won't because you believe in the Catholic Church and the infallibility of the Pope and the everlasting life of the soul.
I don't necessarily believe in any of that. Sir, there must have been an error. I think it's fine if the king marries Anne Boleyn. I just want to wake up.
Oh, don't deny God, Father, just to spare our feelings. Mother and I are willing to have you dead if it's a question of principle.
The first batch of custard wasn't very good, Thomas. This is the second batch, but it has a hair in it, I think.
Shut up about your custard, would you? I don't think the Pope is infallible at all. I think he's a normal man with normal capabilities who wears gold slippers. I thought about joining the monastery when I was younger, but I didn't do it.
Oh, I was having such a pleasant dream, Willie. Oh, go ahead, let him cut your head off. It'll be a nice change of pace.
That looks very real to me. I want to wake up now, or change plays. I wonder whose shot that is. No, thank you. A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
Sir Thomas More, you have been found guilty of the charge of high treason. The sentence of the court is that you be taken to the Tower of London, thence to the place of execution, and there your head shall be stricken from your body, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Let's talk about God. I'm sorry I didn't go to the monastery when I was younger. Maybe I should have. I'm sorry I giggled during mass in the 3rd grade, but I see no reason to be killed for it.
Nothing to be done? That's what I find so wonderful.
No! Do I understand you right? You wish to reverse your previous stance on King Henry's marriage to Anne and to deny the Bishop of Rome.
Yes, God, yes, I could care less. Let her marry 8 wives.
Well, that's a terrible legacy of cowardice for Sir Thomas More to leave behind.
I don't care.
Well, I'm gonna cut your head off anyway, and then we'll all pretend that you went to your death nobly. The church needs its saints, and school children have got to have their heroes to look up to. Don't you all agree?
Oh, I agree. I know I need someone to look up to.
Yes, I can feel myself waking up now. It's cold and the covers have fallen off the bed. So I'm going to wake up so that I can reach down and pull them back up again.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
Be quiet, I'm about to wake up.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
I'm awake! No, I'm not.
He doesn't know his line.
Sir Thomas, prepare to meet your death.
Blind!
Go to the execution. scripture when you say, "Friend, be not afraid of your office, you send me to God."
I don't like that line. Give me another one.
That's a line in the script, George. Say it.
I don't want to.
Say it, just say it, Willie. For me and for generations of school children to come.
The speech I pray you as I perfectly clearly on it come.
Say it! Friend, be not afraid of your office! You said it! Extraordinary how potent cheap music is!
That's the line.
Women should be struck regularly like dogs!
George, say the line right.
You know, they say you can't dream your own death. So I expect I'll wake just as soon as he starts to bring the blade down. So perhaps I should get it over with.
Say the proper line, George.
Friend, be not afraid of your office.
Goodbye, Willie.
Goodbye, Hamlet.
Goodbye, George.
Goodbye, Sir Thomas.
You send me to God.
Behold, the head of Sir Thomas More.
Nothing to be done.
Smile. Wrinkles nose.
Nothing to be done. 'Tis just another happy day. She stares ahead. Count 2. 1, 2. End of play.